writing a note to our favorite librarian and my friend, Mrs. Sparkles. You know, one of the things I miss most about what's going on right now is getting to see people and talk to them. And it could be a long time before we get to do things like give each other a hug or shake each other's hand and stuff that we used to do in church all the time. So I got to thinking, and I realized that there are actually a lot of ways that we still talk to people and let them know that we care about them. For example, one thing I remembered reading about was how people used to send smoke signals to each other with a fire and the smoke from the fire. And I realized that with all the rain, my wood is very wet, and even if I got a fire going, I don't know how to make smoke signals. Then I remembered something else that I read about, how people used to communicate, something called Morse Code that used lights and sounds and signals to spell out words. I also figured out that there's an app to translate those words. And then I figured out it takes a really long time to say even short things. But, we still have so many other options. We can send a text. We can make a phone call. We can even video chat. One of my favorites, still getting out a good old pen, an envelope, and a stamp, and sending somebody a letter in the mail. And when we do see somebody, there are always ways that we can let them know that we care about while still being safe and never having to touch them. So one way I like to do that is just put my hands together over my heart, give a little bow, and say, the good things in me see the good things in you. Do you know what's really easy and really important right now is that we keep talking to God and learning how to talk to God and learning how to listen to God. And we do that when we pray or read the Bible or just be still and quiet and listen to what's happening in our heads and in our hearts. So I hope you get some time to talk to God either by yourself or with your family this week. And like Pastor Annette told us last week, the most important thing to remember from any children's message: I love you, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. See you later. Have a great week.